Hey guys, I'm here with Marie's room. I don't really know anything about it, but it had pretty good reviews on Steam, and so far from the menu, it just seems a bit Life is Strangey. So I don't know. There was a free download, so I figured let's give it a look. All right, here we go.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
Where's the journal? Apparently, we gotta find the journal. How do I WASD? I'm using WASD. So far, not a great start. It said this was a very short game. What the fuck? Okay, so we're gonna try this one more time. Hopefully it doesn't just completely glitch out the moment we start it. Okay. Start game. Let's try this one more time. But yeah, this is supposed to just be, it's a very short, sweet, to the point story kind of game.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
Okay, already this is very different. Okay, we're moving now. We are moving. Oh, so is this like slightly in the future? I guess we have these now. No one uses them anymore. Okay, so we're looking for a journal. Anyway, interact.
Don't need to go in there. That's the bathroom.
Ah. Which one do you think is me? I'm guessing that girl with the darker hair. Because she looks a bit older, and I'm guessing that's me and that's my mom. And these are like my kids, maybe? I don't know. Local wine guide. Well, doesn't sound like a journal, but
Crisp white wines.
sounds like my kind of book.
I'll need a crate of those when I get out of here.
So are we, what, back at our parents' house?
Is that me? Oh my god, the hair. What was I thinking?
Nothing wrong with some... Oh yeah, we can crouch. Some sexy red hair. I'm guessing she's the one with red hair. I think she dyed her hair red. Journal. Journal.
Look, Mr. Torres. I'm happy he finally got remarried. A honeymoon in the Bahamas. Wish I was there with them.
On their honeymoon? I would not want to go with anybody on their honeymoon. Anybody.
No, that's her parents' room.
Ah, a room we can go in. Welcome back, Kelsey. Apparently my name is Kelsey. That's a achieve I just got. I guess you can't see that. Bumblebee. Oh, we got a cat named Marie's Journal. Here we go.
Hi,
Hi.
Kelsey. Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You are my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be alright. Marie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be alright.
What are we, Kelsey or Marie now? I have a dream.
She once asked me, "Don't you ever dream, Kelsey?" And I said, I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans.
So it seems like we went back in time. Fermi paradox. Do something great. So this is back in time, and I think this is the same room, but quite a while ago. Take out my
Every Tuesday, the
George's
food trucks
tamales.
would roll in.
Or
Me and
Jorge's
Marie
tamales.
never missed Jorge's tamales. When I was a kid, Jorge would put some aside, just in case my mom was too drunk to feed me again.
Reverse food rescue Orange Grove. Orange Grove?
There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore I would never be that hungry again. I didn't care what it took.
So it sounds like she took her bad childhood and made something good out of it, but in the process, possibly neglecting family and friends.
Sometimes it got so hot, this thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool. That night, I guess he must have seen us.
Let's check out the laptop. Ooh, password. Poop.
Damn, what's the password again?
I'm
I need
not
to find it.
Okay, let's see if we can find the password. I mean, I'm not a poop. That seems accurate. No one wants to be known as a poop. I'm sure it's probably in her journal. Alright, let's go check out her journal after we look at the picture.
Mr. Torres. Thick as thieves, those two. Ever since Lorraine died, they only had each other. Marie was suffering when he was in intensive care. That was a nasty knife wound.
Jesus, what the hell happened?
Mr. Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house, not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed, almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat. She was in the hospital for a while, stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
Damn. Home invaders stab a father, bash his daughter. Okay, so Marie Torres, that's her name. And so we're in Marie's house, and her dad is that guy, Mr. Torres, and her mom. What'd she say? Was her mom like dead or dying? And my mom was an alcoholic, so I spent a lot of time over here at Marie's house.
Mr. Torres. Thick as thieves, those two.
Oh, okay,
Ever
they're talking
since
about
Lorraine
Marie
died,
and
they only had each other.
Lorraine died. Okay.
Marie was suffering when he was in intensive care. That was a nasty knife wound.
Okay, gotcha. So their mother at this point had already died, or her mother had already died, his wife. Okay, Marie's journal. High school kid saves classmates from hunger. After that school article, people kept asking me why I did it, as if I were some kind of hero. So stupid. And I keep telling them the same story. Aren't they sick of it yet? Maybe I should publish a book. My life story, so they'll stop bugging me. Crazy people. Here, for the last time. Last fall, I caught a kid stealing someone's lunch from a backpack. As he stuffed a sandwich in his mouth, our eyes locked. He panicked, dropped the food and ran. I never realized some of my classmates were actually hungry. So I joined Food Rescue to help. There, the end. Everyone satisfied? Very nice. Just stop. Okay, why do you keep writing this shit? I know there isn't much news in Orange Grove, but it's been ages. Not literally, but you know. They are never gonna find them. I wish everyone would just stop. Leave us alone so I can forget that whole god-awful night. So they're talking about the night her dad was stabbed and she was beaten. Some think my dad was a hero for trying to stop them. Truth is, we never saw them coming. When that guy jumped and stabbed my dad, something snapped and I would have punched him, scratched his eyes out, I swear. I think I could have killed him. But the other one got to me before I even knew there were two. I never saw their faces. Neither did my dad. So they never caught him. I'm not fearless. December 2nd, 22nd, 2017. Is there another page? Nothing was different. You're going to be friends. I have a dream. The burp and swear jar. March 17th, 2018. You may have noticed, sweet journal, that there are less and less F words in these pages. I'm so friggin' proud. Only when I go berserk, like when Kelsey threw that rock through my window. Kelsey, what are you doing? Then it's hard to keep up. Did you know that as a little girl I used to curse abundantly? I tried to extend my vocabulary here. Dad thought it indicated intelligence, and I guess it looked cute up to a certain age. But he said Mom hated it. So every time I used the F word, he made me put a piece of candy in the swear jar. Can I tell you how much that hurt? Every time. Because I'd never see it again. And then, I think he secretly ate it. He must have rejoiced. Yep, vocabulary extension again. Every time I swore like a madman, mad woman must have. All is now harmed. How many pages are there? Nothing was the same. Okay. Oh, I see. We're like moving down the thing here. Oh, I have no reflection. I'm a vampire. Whiteboard. What is this all about?
Chemistry holds no surprises. Love that.
She's a woman of science. I like that. What do we... Oh, this poster.
She wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate shit.
Can appreciate
Boring,
that.
is what she said. Her, a weird kid, talked boring. So yeah, we settled on antimatter, because who wants to be boring? Trevor.
Ripped on purpose?
What an asshole.
Nope.
After we broke up, he got violent sometimes. One day, he dragged me through the school hall by my shirt, until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him. Ben, I think it was. He got a lot of shit for it later.
Alright. Hero.
Damn, what's the
I am not a
password
hero.
again?
I thought that's
I
what
need
it was
to
going to be.
find it.
I am not a... Open notebook. Oh, we got a notebook.
La La
La
Land.
La Land.
That movie was a shit piece of crap.
Yeah!
Glad Trevor snuck us in.
Oh, I
don't think
can't
I could've
agree.
handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there.
Ugh.
Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it. She never realized I didn't want to be her friend in public.
Did you want to be your friend in public? You're a terrible friend. But I'm glad. I'm liking Kelsey. I gotta say, I totally agree with her on the La La Land front. That was a pretty garbage movie. The fact it was even nominated for any award was flabbergasting. Got some more music. I am not a bumblebee, but wake me up when I'm famous. That's not how getting famous works, unless you're Terry Schiavo. Too soon? See, because that's what made me think. I am not a hero, as if we're some kind of hero. Oh, we got a case here.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
Okay. Numbers. 5-figure number. December 22nd, 2017. No, that'd be 12/22/17. Wait a minute. Is this a new thing? Was this in here? Okay. Oh, when it said journal updated, like the literal journal was actually up. Oh, okay. Cool. We're all just matter. That's what Kelsey keeps saying, and she's right. But matter is also life, and life is something we need to take care of. She likes to be out on a limb. She says she's got nothing to lose. Bam! She didn't even realize what she was saying. Or maybe I'm too sensitive. Guess that'll show me to believe that we're friends. I guess I'm a shadow of a person after all. I think she's gonna break her neck, by the way. See if I care. Fuck! I'm so stupid. Finally got to see La La Land. They showed it on Classics Night at the Classics Night. It came out like last year. I mean, I thought the date was weird. You know, Valentine's Day of this year because it came out like last year. Whatever. I went with Ben. Loved it. Kelsey was there too. I was so happy to see her. I actually freaking hugged her, and she pushed me away. Asked me what I thought I was doing, and that Trevor asshole was enjoying the show. It's her stupid cheerleader friends. Okay, so we were friends. I was a cheerleader. She was a dreamer. I am not. Mixtape. This is so. Life is strange. I am not
a shadow person.
Shadow person.
Yeah, it took me all I.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
All right, shadow person. Let's try that. Is it gonna be with a space or just shadow? SHADOW, shadow
She must have written it down
Shadow.
here somewhere.
person? Yes, there's a space in there. All right, we're in. Words of secrecy. Kitty. Who doesn't love a good kitty gif, whatever you want to call it. Oh, he's playing with the fish on the phone. How cute. Marie's desktop. What else we got here? Mail. I'm guessing that's what we want to
Why
check.
does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died.
What happened to Marie? Hi, Marie. It grieves me to hear that this is how you feel, but I'm afraid there's not much I can do at this stage. I understand you are alarmed and feel unsafe, but Trevor has not broken any school laws, nor has he hurt anyone. Would like to invite you and Trevor to my office to see if we can start up a conversation between the two of you. Let me know when you are ready to talk. You know where to find me. Kind regards, Principal Phillips J.
Oh no. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.
I see you. So what, Trevor took this picture? Creepy son of a bitch. Oh, jeez, is that it? Yeah, looks like that's all we can interact with. Kitty. Can we like check her search
One
history?
day, I just had to know. What's up with all the cats? She said she admired them. That they were who they were without any pretense. That they had no fear of confrontation. She wanted to be more like them.
I don't know. Cats are okay.
When Bumblebee went missing, Marie cried for days. She thought I couldn't hear her at night. I could never prove it, but I'm sure it was Trevor.
He took her cat? Jeez Louise. I mean, I'm not a big fan of cats, but I would never steal someone's cat. Bumblebee usually wears a red collar, so this is just her, like, missing cat post. Okay.
Marie,
Oh, jeez.
what were you thinking? You know that's illegal.
What's illegal? What was she doing that was illegal? Is this not America? Where you can buy guns whenever, wherever you want? Alright, that seems to be all we can interact with here. Okay. Sure, let's see what's in
Yes. The science project.
journal
Of all
updated.
people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it.
Outrageous.
And chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship. That's Marie's birthday.
Group
That's
projects are
weird.
always the worst.
I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy. For her pizza and movie party.
March.
Alright, I might have been a little jealous.
Birthday is March 4th. See if that'll probably come in handy at some point. I already looked at Rubik's Cube.
Hated that thing.
I've never been able to do Rubik's Cubes. I know there's like a whole... Like, I looked it up one time, how to do them. There's a trick to them, and it's like you basically got to pay attention to like the color in like one corner of each side, and then you have to match them all up. But yeah, it's complicated. Sure, let's turn on the TV. It's on the old boob tube. Is that Trevor on the TV? Have you seen this man?
Seen this man? Yeah, I've seen him.
I assume that's Trevor. Can we look in the backpack? No, Kelsey's backpack.
Disgusting, but cheap. I got used to them after I didn't want to go to the food kitchen anymore. The vicious taste of these meatballs still beats the humiliation of being served by Marie.
So what, did Marie cook for you and you weren't appreciative of it? You're a terrible friend.
Mr. Torres.
Pizza boxes.
Marie insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them. Whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything.
When I was in college, we saved like any kind of like little Debbie boxes and stuff that we had, and we flattened them all out and duct taped them together. And we made a dance floor out of it in our dorm. Oh, good times.
There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore.
Why
I would
are you
never
eating
be
the
that hungry
garbage?
again. I didn't care what it took.
Because you were poor and your mom was an alcoholic.
I
That's right.
couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did. Yeah, I was losing my glamour status at school right there.
Man, sparkly shoes are always cool. Don't hate yourself.
She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year. I loved skinny dipping, but Marie insisted on wearing this thing.
Lame.
Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was.
Don't pick up 9. Yeah, it's 9. Jeez. 619 875 3700. Is that 1 or 7? 815 3700. Is that a real
That's
phone number?
Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres.
Is that a real phone number? I kind of want to try calling it. It's a California number.
This is not a valid number.
Well, that answers that question.
I need to find the key.
Okay.
A 5-figure number.
Her birthday was... We didn't have a year on her birthday. It was March 4th, right? We didn't have a year on it. Okay, so I think this is this the ultimate goal? Opening the case? And like, I think we have to fill in all of the dates? March 3rd, 2018. She called me her friend today. I am not a shadow person anymore. She's my friend. Kelsey broke up with Trevor, finally. She could do so much better than that total loser. He assaulted her in the school hallway. Of course, no one saw it happen, but he literally tore the clothes from her body. Fuck! I promised not to swear, so there you go. But I did get it. Okay, let me try that again. Burp! I promised not to swear, so there you go. Better. But she's done with him now. Things can only get better. I think he's crazy. He keeps calling me at the most impossible hours just to yell at me. Calling me names, threatening me that if I don't let Kelsey go, he'll do this or that. As if I've got her tied up here. I now unplug the phone when I sleep. Yeah, that's one way to deal with it. Do we want to try like 4/11/18? Seems to be a happy day. Today was a good day. Only 5 emails from Trevor. Only 5. I hope he's finally getting it. She's not coming back. He really holds me responsible for it. I can't handle that if it keeps him away from her. I can handle that if it keeps him away from her. When I saw him in the hallway this morning, he slid his finger across his throat. If he wasn't such a scary ass clown, I'd laugh. But he does scare me. I don't tell Kelsey these things, so she shouldn't worry. We got an envelope with 5 on it? That's like just saying 5 emails. They're not listening. I've tried every authority at school. I even tried the cops, but they just patted my shoulder. Poor little girl, still traumatized. Bump on the head, didn't do her any good. Fuck. Yes, I'm swearing now. A jar full of candy. What should I do? I wish I could tell Kelsey, but she'd go insane and get herself hurt. Or worse, go back to him. Trevor is dangerous. I know it's him. There's nothing I can do. They never believe me. I don't think I'll ever see Bumblebee again. I can't sit and watch. I'll have to be fearless. I found this site where you can buy guns off anyone. Not that I mean to shoot anyone. It's just, I don't know what to do anymore. It's for protection, you know? Isn't that what they say? Anyway, there was this guy who wanted to sell me this totally new 9mm. I'm meeting him out of town somewhere. A little shady, I admit, but with Trevor lurking around, I'll take my chances. There's been another home invasion just 2 blocks from here. They killed the woman this time. Jeez Louise. And the police think it's Trevor. Suppose it was him in our house. I can't wrap my head around it. It's too big. But Kelsey says it isn't true. That Trevor is a bastard, but would never commit such violent acts. Looking at that torn shirt, I think she might be in denial there. I did it. I'm not going to regret this. What, did she buy the gun? Did it. I'm not going to regret this. We need this. Beer, water, and oranges. Like so many nights before Trevor. Oh, like they had beer, water, and oranges. It's a crazy night. No, I am not going to let him spoil my night at the pool. Oh, water in the pool. Duh. He who shall not be named shall not be named. Not today. What? And that's the was that the last entry? Yeah, that's the last entry. Okay. So, what was that date? June? When they broke up? April? 4/11/18. We'll try it. It's got to be one of these dates, right?
I need to find the key.
4...
A 5-figure number.
11/18.
God damn it. What is the combination, Marie? Bumblebee went missing.
6/23/18?
Marie.
6/23/18.
Marie.
I don't know, let's
What
try
are
that.
you thinking?
6/23/18.
You know that's illegal. What is the code, Marie? Wait. The journal. It must be in the journal.
Oh yeah.
She must have...
I know, I figured it'd be in the journal, but there's a bunch of dates in here. March 17th, 2018. March 27th, 2018. Valentine's Day? 2/14/18. I love cats because they're not afraid to be difficult. November 9th, 2017. You want to try that? 11/9/17.
What is the code, Marie?
11.
Wait. The journal.
Shit, I should have
It
got. Oh,
must
11.
be in the journal.
9/17.
God damn
Yeah.
it. What is...
So it can't be November 21st because that's 11/21/17 and there's only 5 numbers. December 4th, 27th. I screwed up, but I was worried. I'm still worried. And what else could I do? Kelsey hasn't been to food rescue in a while, and I just wanted to make sure she wasn't hungry or something, so I offered her my sandwich. Arg! Why did I do that? Now we'll never be friends. Good one, Marie. Really, really well done. She looked at me like I was crazy and walked out. Now we're behind with the project too. I hope we make the deadline. Let's try this one. 2-14-18. 2-14-18. Did I already try that one? No, I don't think I did.
What is the code, Marie?
2-14.
Wait. The journal.
18.
It must be. Wrong combination.
March 27th. She called me her friend today. That seems like a big deal. Let's try this one. March 27th, 2018. March 27th.
What is the code, Marie?
27.
Wait. She must have.
Oh, I really thought that one would have been
somewhere.
it.
She must have written.
There must be something else in the room I have to find and get her to write down in the journal. Sunglasses? We didn't look at sunglasses yet.
I wore those a lot. Not to protect my eyes, but to hide them. I didn't want anyone to know.
Is that? Kind of looks like, what's his name? Jim. We gotta think. Is it Jim Atkins? The guy from Jim Eat World? Fuck, what is his name? Yeah, Jim Atkins. That's his name. I'm so smart. World map. Oh, I definitely didn't look at this.
Marie always dreamed about going to Europe. I don't think she ever went.
I want to go to Europe. I mean, I've been to Europe, but only London. I want to visit all of Europe. I want to visit all of everywhere. Ooh, bike basket.
Trevor was never far off, though.
Journal
When Marie
updated.
and I rode our bikes through dark nights just to get a taste of those perfect oranges. I knew he was lurking in the shadows. I never told her, but I think that's how he found us. He followed us back to the room.
God damn, Trevor. So, I'm guessing he killed Marie. That's why, like, when we walked in, her room was empty.
She hated my cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day, that money would pay for our gas to drive to college. We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using it to get to Vancouver.
Ooh, keys. Seems
Mr.
important.
Torres gave me my own set of keys, so I'd feel at home. I loved him for it. But every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt. The Green Eatery. Green as in with fungus. Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again. But some people must have liked Mr. Jones's cooking, because he was out every night cooking his green stuff.
Any particular books we can pick out? So we did add the thing about Trevor in the journal. And riding our bikes to the pool. Took me forever to convince Kelsey to ride a bike because it ain't cool. Our rides are the best part of the day now. And on this day we rode them through Mr. Jones's orange grove in broad daylight. We got home with a basket full of the juiciest golden oranges. I didn't even think about getting caught. Sounds like a nice day. June, but that would only be 4 numbers. See, there's definitely still space in the journal. Like, I mean, look at this page. There's barely anything. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. I don't know. I'm surprised we can't interact with Bumblebee's stuff at all. beer bottle.
Mr. Torres loved that beer. After the robbery, he only had a couple left. Apparently they were hard to come by. Still, we decided to try a bottle once. Marie loved that label. She drew it in her journal. I remember that. All that happened later that night, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't want to remember.
After one beer? And you forget the rest of your night? What a teetotaler. Sparkly shoes.
He had money. You see? He bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from.
We know now. He's a robbing, thieving, lying son of a bitch.
She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards had been dealt. Any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marie, my friend Marie, she got me a new deck and suggested I deal again.
It's a nice gesture. Taking the metaphor kind of literally and then flipping it around to help her. Anything in the calendar? I mean, you can get a lot of good information from a calendar if they actually use it. I mean, heck, if you look at my calendar, you'd get a lot of good information. Maybe it's not a date, but like I don't really see a whole lot of other numbers in the journal. Okay, look at this. We got another big red number. So maybe we need to keep an eye out for all the big red numbers. 5. Okay. Okay. 1. Ah. Are they in order? I think we only have 4 right now. And we need 5. Oh, wait. Aha! Okay, 4, 9, 5, 1. Is that it? Wait a minute. I thought I had 4, 9, 5, 1. Shit. So I do still need one more. Okay. I think we're on the right track though. We just have to keep searching the room for more stuff. Ooh, there's a name badge in here too. We can.
Food rescue. Yeah, it was a good place to be. Until Marie showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes. Worse than being hungry.
Ooh, look at that. It's glowing now. Or is that just saying that there's more stuff added? Okay, where is it? Haha, here we go. Food rescue. We had a party today celebrating 3 years of food rescue. Everyone was there. All those happy, familiar faces. Loved it. Kelsey came in. I never took her for one of the hungry. I don't think she knows my name. I mean, we're reading all this out of order. So you remember, this is the very beginning of the journal. I don't think she knows my name, but everyone knows hers. She's gorgeous. It surprised me is all. I couldn't see the shame in her eyes when she had to accept a bag of groceries from me. Still, I couldn't take my eyes off her. If this world allows someone like Kelsey Jackson to be hungry, it must be everywhere. So I'm going to fight it with everything I've got. Alright, so we got all the numbers. We could probably keep searching and get some other stuff, but I just want to open the case. 3, and heck, that might actually finish the journey. Okay, so we got 3, 4, 9, 5, 1. 3, 4, 9, 5, 1.
What is the code,
3,
Marie?
4,
Wait.
9,
The journal.
5,
It must be in the journal.
1.
Yay! Good work, Kelsey.
That's not, oh shit.
Oh my god.
She did actually buy a gun.
The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. Stephen Hawking said that. I wish it were true. But there was nothing I could do about the past. It was definite as hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us. I just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it, so I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there, staring at the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that. But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marie, "I told you not to mess with me." But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks." I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father. Then Trevor looked at me, added with a smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor, in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration, "No, that's not what happened." Tears streamed down Marie's face. She couldn't believe I would do that. Hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house.
Shit.
And we got caught by Mr. Torres. But I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay, but Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van. But Marie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and... What do you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet, dead. That we all remember.
So, is Marie just in jail?
Mom, where are you? Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Marie is getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar in your car.
Don't let her. Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking like forever.
I'll be down in a minute.
Bring the journal.
Well, good. I'm glad Marie's not in jail. I'm glad she's, I mean, that was clearly self-defense. Alright, so we're just moving. Okay, that's why everything's packed away. Oh, man. Well.
No, that's her parents' room.
Well, it seems like everything kind of turned out alright, you know? Well, there you go. Marie's room. That was pretty good, if I do say so myself. I enjoyed that. Nice little story. I don't know why it glitched out so bad right at the beginning, but I opened it back up and it worked just fine after that. But yeah, that was cool. Alright, well, thanks for watching, everybody. I think I'm just gonna let the credits play, and I'll, see you later. Bye. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? I don't have a mouse. Okay. Well, there we go. I think that's the end of the credits anyways. There we go. There's my mouse. Alright. Well, there we go. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya. Bye.